では勝利の知らせを待っててくださいね。あいつらもう二度と明日の太陽を見る機会はないかもね。
進め。ご命令を。スピードアップ。いい。
負傷した者はすぐに私から逃げられると思っているの？命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
スピードアップ。
何ちらの愛も我が意向にかき消されたり。
この力どうか受け止めてください。了解。集え。私がお守りします。
了解です。
飛べ。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。止血監視よ。この力無情の風よ。
倒れろ。
怪我はさせません。
Ah, that sucks.
みんなの怪我はグムが何とかするよ。ドクターは大丈夫なの？マニュアル通りにすればよいのでしょう。みんな一緒に遊ぼう。
進め。ご命令を。
はい、運動無用。
突撃。
いい。
負傷した者はすぐに私から逃げられると思っているの？止血監視。指示はあるかしら？オラオラ。命を奪うようなことは。
何時らがこっさし武勇。何人も語り継ぐことかなわん。
位置についたよ。承知した。この力どうか受け止めてください。
分かった。
今行くぞ。飛べ。ついてきて。フムの特製料理だよ。
凍りつけ。
飛んできてよ。バラー
喜んで。
いい天気だね。今行く。怪我はさせません。この力、どうか受け止めてください。元気出して。そろそろ終わりかな。
ひとまずここを離れよう。こちらです。早く。
Supposed to be real closer than I thought. I think I was supposed to get closer. Instead of just getting like this.
ここなら私が先導しよう。戦場は命を奪い合う場所。おっす、あんたなんかに負けない。
ご命令を。スピードアップ。
いいだ。
負傷した者はすぐに知らせ。集え、我が同胞たちよ。ついてきて。オラオラ、アップルパイ。
ご命令を。突撃。待機中です。
位置についたよ。命を奪うようなことはいたしません。私がお守りします。
分かった。
ロックンロール。
凍りつけ。
無情の風よ。
ご命令を。
悪くないな、ダメだ。私がお守りします。救急キットだ。ロックンロール。用意。この力、どうか受け止めてください。
ご命令を。突撃。ご命令を。
行きます。
Ah, shit.
今行くぞ。
何時らが孤児とし武勇。何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
私がお守りします。
分かった。
了解。
I fucked up. More steamer. Not a good
逃
idea.
れし敵あり。油断大敵。
Okay, I got it now.
では勝利の知らせを待っててくださいね。
彼らには相応の代償を払ってもらいます。 ご命令を。突撃。
承知した。
負傷した者はすぐに知らせ。集え、我が同胞たちよ。はい、ついてきて。おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。輸血準備、バラージュ。位置についたよ。
ご命令を。
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。私がお守りします。承知した。救急キットだ。使え。この力、どうか受け止めてください。
了解です。倒れろ。
言ってよ。飛べ。
喜んで。
怪我はさせません。輸血準備。私がお守りします。
進め。
断絶。飛べ。行きます。おす。いい天気だね。今みんなお腹すいて起きて遊ぼう。怪我はさせません。
決まったな。己が存在を自らに。
私がお守りします。
Whew. Ah, goddamn! I hate this mission. A trap? Was that attack back there just a feint? If she's cutting up my team, the whole unit will be worthless. I have to contact them right away. Grr, why can't I move my fingers? Why am I shivering? I can't let her get me. Project Red, don't kill her. Is it her? Yes, definitely. It's her scent. Ack! Fake. She is no wolf. But the scent is real. The scent of a true wolf. The first true wolf. True wolf? You filthy cub! Don't move. How can I? My muscle won't even respond. Can you control me? She tried to use a wolf technique. A bite she learned from wolves. She wants to fight back. I can sever her spine and paralyze her. No need for that. Okay. Wait. You! I know you. I finally found you. Traitor. You traitor! I found a traitor! And you are? Ilya's daughter. Lyudmila? Shut up! You have no right to speak my father's name. Yours has destroyed all the lab and all the scientists. Is that what you think? How dare you! It was you! You're the disgusting traitor who sold my father with Sergei, who sold out all the scientists. Your hair is the same color as his. What are you talking about? Why would you? Don't move. Ah! You're wondering why I have no reaction to your accusations? Because you're scum! Scum? And what type of scum should I be? Should I be a coward out for wealth and luxury? Or should I be cruel and calculating, doing whatever it takes to achieve my goals? The me standing here before you. Does it fit your image? I never thought you were a heartless, cold-blooded woman. Did Sergei give you a heartfelt confession before you killed him? Did you know he was Alex and Misha's father? Alex helped me find him. Reunion took in Alex, killed his father, and hunted down his sister. Ha! Project Red, let her move. Okay. What do you want? To give you a chance to kill me. A chance? Do you know what you're saying? You're giving up on life? You want to repent like Sergei, who sat on top of Chernobog after selling out his colleagues? Oh, you'll regret it. You'll regret everything you ever did. No regrets, I always say. But actually, there's one massive regret I will share with you today. But I'm afraid it has nothing to do with your father. I'll kill you. I'm going to kill you. Swallow the bitterness of the dead. Fog? It's art. No, not fog. This is smoke. The nervous system stimulates the smoke emanating organ in the oral cavity. It is indeed original art that relies on this infected organ. You stand there talking your mouth off. You're beyond saving. Are you so scared you can't even show it? Why did you betray my father? Why did you betray the scientist? Why? Tell me why. Director Kautset. Lyudmila, I only barely made it out alive myself. You expect me to believe your bullshit? Ha! Your father read you Truth and Justice, didn't he? To give a 5-year-old a book like that. Ilya really had no sense. But he loved that book. One summer day, he carried you and the book past the window, the bushes orange against the sun. He made you wave to me. You pouted and turned your head. Enough! That night, he asked me, what if we just sealed up the sarcophagus and never told the users about the machines inside? Would we be able to save more people? Would we be able to prevent the users from using these machines in battle? Are you saying all of this to confuse me? Ilya was one of the scientists who came up with the plan to seal the sarcophagus, and his convictions influenced his entire life. You have his fighting spirit, but there was more to him than that. Ludmila, you call me a traitor. You want to kill me. You could do that, but when you choose violence, you are doomed to one day meet something stronger than you. Could you be more arrogant? No caster can penetrate my fog. You have no idea who I am. You're going to die screaming. I need you to die screaming. Sticking out her tongue. For the scientist, for the infected, I have to kill you. You useless puppet! You piece of trash! Do I look like a caster to you? I'm infected though. You got that right. Come. Mon 3TR. Huh? What? What's that? How? You're spying! I guess you can see through the fog, huh? How? What are you? What is that? I am not a caster. I'd never relied on original arts. Go, Monty 3R. What is it? What is that thing? Ah! Don't touch me! Let me go! Let me go of me! Why can't I pierce his shell? Aye! Don't touch me! Get away! Annihilate. Ah! The falling object above her. Dissatisfied hissing. You're too excited. The building is going to collapse. Don't let her get crushed. Huh? No. Just kill me. What? You can obviously kill me easily. Don't tell me you're the type who plays with your prey. If I can't kill you, what do I have to live for? Just remember, even if I'm dead, I've still cursed you forever. Are you truly prepared to die? Do you want to die? If I am your traitor, will you feel better after killing me? No more talking! I'll kill you! I will! Ilya was my student and my friend. Your father was one of my finest researchers. His dedication and selflessness could have pushed Ursus at least 5 years into the future. I don't want to hear anymore! Why do you insist on telling me to stop? You do want to hear it, because you've always doubted yourself. You never let Sergei explain himself, so I'll do it for him. I don't betray people, not even Sergei. He was indecisive, but not greedy. The Ursus authorities have his newborn son and daughter. He gave up your father's location to save their lives. And now, Alex and Misha are dead. He wasn't able to save anyone, in the end. If I had gone to save Misha, maybe she and Skull Shatter would still be alive. No way! Look how powerful you are! Why did you save my father? Because I couldn't. I couldn't have convinced your father to leave the Institute. Ludmila, I sent you to Siracusa before I left Chernobog, and yet you went back. Oh, you're so like your father. Sometimes, willpower trumps time itself. You will always return to Chernobog, just like you would meet me here. So this is all meaningless? Everything my father did, everything I did, was for nothing? No, the researchers died to protect our secret. Ursus to this day has no way to analyze the contents of the sarcophagus. They've given up and sealed off the installation. Now, there's just a little energy left to harness, powering the core of Chernobog. If I betrayed anyone, it's the Empire of Ursus. Your father's efforts meant something. Even if Ursus has long since covered it all up, you can remember. I will remember. But all that you did, what was that for? Ursus purged the entire institute and slaughtered every scrap of compassion any of the scientists. The real traitor was the Empire itself. Look at you. You killed Sergei. You killed a man who couldn't protect his own children. Now you're in Lungmen. If you and your infected friends really manage to take over the city, what would you do to the uninfected? Massacre them all? Enslave them? Exile them to the wilderness? And let them die of exposure? Or cut them all with originum? Turn them into infected? Spread your pain to them? Or will you peacefully coexist with them? Could you do that, Ludmila? Could Reunion as it is now do that? Is that how you want to build your infected nation? Or is that how you want to fight Ursus? If the latter, why come to Lungmen? If you seek to terrify your enemies, what can you do to be more terrifying than Ursus? Counts it. She's confused. She is scared. She wants to run. Mon 3TR. Return. Is that okay? She can hear me. Crown Slayer, your hate as well as that of your movement has been used and abused, toyed with. Think of your father. Remember what Ilya taught you. Think on who do you want to revenge. The one leading you down this path of terror and assassination? Your leader is not a sane person. Your leader has no heart. A leader true to her ideals would not let someone else die for them, much less let someone commit murder on their behalf. Run. Leave this place. Take a different path. Take a path that can truly change this world, if that's what you want. Her scent is gone. Did you always want to see her? Why not kill her? Should we kill a homeless hyena? Even if the home isn't real. A hard question. I don't know. Project Red, do you think killing me would make her happy? No, she is in pain. We are not the law. We cannot judge people. We have the power to kill others, but no power to claim it is right to do so. If she took pleasure in the act of murder, I would have killed her on the spot, without question. I know, she is not happy. Her breathing is erratic. She has now become a virus, a unique strain spreading unease among the infected fanatics of Chernobog. How many years does a person live, and how many paths can they take? We spend more time blind than we do seeing the truth. But then, seeing the truth and make a choice are two different things. When she awakens from this dream of collective revenge, she will leave Reunion. But even so, Sergei's blood and that of the people of Chernobog will always be on her hands. Project Red, when you make a choice, there is no going back. I understand. I will do my best. I will only kill wolves. Good girl. Do you remember that scent? I remember. What is it like? Not bad. It's a bloody smell, but not like you were just saying with the heart and stuff. How silly. Tallulah is a Draco. How could she be a wolf? Time to go? Yes, let's go. The temperature's dropping. We're running out of time. Let's step up our efficiency. Mother of Russia.
完璧な勝利だ。みんなお疲れ様。
Yeah, each squadron has boy special origin facility on the battlefield. Yes, I remember that. Well, kind of, but if you stand right here and there, it will like slows down the attack speed, and if even second time, you get freezed. Wait, what was that thing again? Let me check it out. Okay, let's try it. All of the reunion teams I could reach have pulled out. That's a lot of people. It's incredible. Like a river. It'll be a river out there in the wilderness. A river of refugees. There's ursas and luminities out there. Infected and ordinary folk alike. No matter what they came with, they're leaving empty-handed. They thought there was a place that would take them. Now they know there's never anywhere they could have gone. This river won't flow forever. He sounds so sad. He picked up that from Big Daddy. No wonder anyone gets sentimental at a time like this. If Big Daddy was here, we would have won a fight and it wouldn't have come to this, huh? It's the luck of draw. No use thinking about how things could have been. Get ready. I'll go talk over with the Phantom Crossbowman. Don't rush me. It's not like I don't know. Hurry up and ready. Quit screwing around. I'm pretty choked up too. Are you sure? It's Yuri Squad. What about Amiya and her people? They're already on their way. Amiya said to tell you to take it easy. She knows better than to tell me that. It's me, Blaze. When do I ever take it easy? Blaze, where are you going? To save lives. Crossbowman, wait up! Yuddies, what are you doing? It's Sister Frostnova. She's growing weak. She can't keep this up for long. She exhausted her energy pushing back Lungman's forces. She may not wake up for a while. You mean you want us to take her with us? But we aren't going back to Chernobog. Voss didn't want Mephisto to go back. We're begging you. We want Sister to be together with Patriot, Indian. We know they're not exactly getting along right now, but their bond is stronger than blood. So please, we beg of you. And what will you do? We'll cover you. If we don't hold them back, the Luminities will catch you in no time. Once you're all far enough away from Lungman that you're no longer a threat to them, they'll give up the chase. But that means you guys will live by the sword, die by the sword. We're okay with dying in battle. The future that Sister Frostnova spoke of is still a ways away, but we don't need to see it for ourselves. We owe you our lives. That's nothing. You're saving our sister. We will do what you ask of us. I swear it. Take these arm guards and put on this protective suit. What for? Our sister is far too cold for you. She's so light. The arts have emptied her body. Easy now. Easy. Don't wake her. Look at her. Look how softly she sleeps. Goodbye, sister. We'll be waiting for you. Alright then. Let's move on. It's us that's moving on. It's us that's moving on. We'll meet again, Yetis. Not too soon, I hope. Are we going to die? Fucking shut up. What are you crying for? Are you a Yeti or not? Are you not crying? What am I crying about? Did you forget what sister said? She said not to cry. Right, she said not to cry. More than a decade ago. She said not to cry. So I don't want to see any tears. We don't get to cry. Because we haven't won yet. Once we win, once we're free, we'll cry our eyes wide out. In the wilderness, in the snow, in the stack of wheat piled high, we'll be bawling. Sister was crying as she said it, you know. She was only 9 at the time. We were all a little older than her. Without her, we would have died in that mine. Did you bring the sauce? Bring the what? Wait, I thought we weren't allowed to bring it. You're not allowed to drink on the march, but you had it with you. I know. I want to drink too. You're not old enough yet, are you? But I've never tried before. I don't want to die without ever tasting it. Give him a little. Petrova. Fine, take a swig, but not too much. We all need a share. Nah, Zordorov, yeah. Brothers, warm up. To Sister and Big Daddy. To Frost Nova and Patriot. Do you know these infected? I do, Officer Chen. But this final battle must be fought. Do we have a choice? We may not. Look behind you. They're not even trying to hide themselves anymore. The black raincoats. So, we have to fight them. This is what we must do. If we don't, we'll fall short. And the business of pushing the special forces to the Yetis become pretty unconvincing. Unless you could convince them to surrender. As long as there's infected behind them, they won't give up. Amiya, I won't force you to fight. I'm sorry, Officer Chen, but we will witness it. The LGD fought bravely. No one can deny that. You fought for Lungmen against the invaders. This is how we will help you against those special forces. And for our sake, we must record every battle for the infected. Every single one. Amiya, Officer Chen, when this battle is over, let's grab a bite together. But I'm infected. I don't care. The loudmouth and the tall lady, they won't mind either. This battle, it's gonna cost a lot. For us, it's a battle. For Lungmen, it's a war. And that's what war is. But whoever it was who planned all this, they're not here. Say, there's something I have to tell you. But not right now. Yeah, not right now, Officer Chen. Doctor. Don't want to watch? But just like in the ruins of Chernobyl. You're right. I decided. I need to see it. With my own eyes. Together. Together. So we don't call her big sister because she's older than us? Why am I just learning this now? Well, it works for you. You were 3 years old back then. Hey, what's with the attitude? Did you get drunk off 2 sips? When you cried out for food, did I feed you or not? That was then. This is now. You know, it's funny. I'm suddenly thinking about those Rhodes Islanders. Why? That one cat with a hot body. The one who said she wanted to drink with us. It's too bad. She looked like she'd be able to hold her liquor. She looked like a real good time. But the little rabbit, she can't be old enough yet. What is she? 16? 17? More like 14. She just seems older because she talks fancy. As old as sister was. Back then. Let's toast them one more time. So it is said. So shall it be done. So shall it be done? So it shall be done. Immunities should be more coordinated. Get out of here. The Yetis can only hold them for a while. You don't think what they're doing is incredible? If we die, then they did it all for nothing. The Phantom Crossbowman said we can't go back to Chernobyl, so we're going to a new place. You don't care where our new base is? Wherever it is, I'm going with you. You Laminites are no different from us. I was hoping they'd treat you better here. Turns out it's the same as it was in Ursus. In fact, it's suffer the same everywhere. That's not what you said when you first got here. People change. Yetis? Are those the Yetis? It's the Yetis, right? Definitely. Yetis! Yeti! Why are you Yetis like this? Damn it, don't die. I won't let you die. Just hold on, I can save you. I'll get you to safety. Why do you infected want to die here? The special forces stopped attacking. No, looks like they're pulling back. Seems they're giving us the initiative. Are we showing the power of Leming's law enforcement? Fucking shit, they underestimated us! Never mind. Listen up, this is the last wave. Don't disappoint the people, or Chen, sir. We'll show Reunion how powerful Lungmin is. The infected won't dare attack our city again. Ha! Phantom Crossbowman, don't let us down. You have to get our sister back to the old man. She's running out of time. She should spend it with him. We don't have much time left ourselves. Ready? Ready. Let's get back our lives. Let's show them what the squad trained by Bodrokas T, Ursus' greatest soldier, and led by its coldest nightmare can do. The last sister of Originum Arts. Fast Originum. Ready to lose. Nesty, we're coming. Yetis! Okay, Blaze. Snow upon the tundra.
出発する。
進め。
始めよう。戦闘態勢に入ります。
スピードアップ。
ついてきて。命令を歩みに縛られるつもりはない。ロックンロール。命令を了解した。誰一人通すものか。おし、血がたぎる。
待機中です。
治療してほしいやつは前に出。
承知した。
おし。グムがみんなを守る。剣と針の扱いって通じるところがあるでしょうか。命を奪う。承知した。飛べ。戦闘命に裁断できるというんですか。この力どうか受け止めてください。用意破壊する。
Holy fuck, there's many of that.
何か考えた。己が存在を自らに問
Easy enough. Okay. I can do that.
目の前で仲間が傷つけられることだけは我慢ならない。
布地の折り目と同じようにやり方は一つです。いきます。
始めよう。
待機中でどうかな。
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
命令を歩みに縛られるつもりはない。誰一人通すものか。
バラージュ。私も戦えます。信じてください。
Fuck, I just retreated. What?
治療してほしいやつは前に出ろ。
問答無用。
どうかな。
承知した。
待機中です。
承知した。ディオポーエント。位置についたよ。命を奪うようなことはいたしません。怪我はさせません。みんなお腹すいた？戦闘よ。話は後で。守らなきゃいけない人がいるんです。アップルパイ。言ってよ。
何か考え。汝は我が恩敵にはた岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
Easy.
銃弾の雨であなたたちを苦痛から救済しよう。
What the fuck? Healthy menu? That's stupid. Oh boy. What is this one? No battle, but it's just a cinematic. No light without fire. She has never forgotten about that certain place. Let me see what this challenge mode. Original microscopes release frigid waves more frequently. Whoo! Okay. Moving on. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Come on, Adam! Bring the warm water! Dad. She's alive. Great, she's alive. Thank the ancestors. Adam, move it! Dad? 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 Yes, I'm Dad. Yes, I'm Dad, certainly. Don't sleep, don't sleep. Hold Daddy's hand and don't let go. Dad, I'm so cold. Don't sleep, my daughter. Stay with us. Her body temperature keeps dropping. Mishka, do something. No way to tilt the flow. It's cold. Daddy, I'm cold. Daughter, my daughter, hold on. Daddy, don't ever leave me again. 10:48 a.m. Ruins of Chernobyl, District 14. Upper superstructure levels. Hate to be a bother. I'm awake. You didn't kill me while I was unconscious. Is that confidence or something else? This sort of thing has happened before. Wait, what did she say? Oh, I can't click it. I didn't have a choice? In any case, you didn't. Can I ask you about your life? It seems I really did reveal something very unpleasant in my stupor. Memories are something you can't lose even if you want to. Have you explored our surroundings? Couldn't find a way out, could you? Looks like we won't be able to leave this place for a while. My father, as I call him, is named Bodorkasti and once an officer in the URSS military. But my real father died a long time ago. As a child, I vaguely remember a man taking a crossbow bolt to protect a woman, and the woman took me in her arms and stopped a second volley of bolts with her spine. You witnessed it with your own eyes. I couldn't even comprehend what was happening at the time, and this memory just happened to never fade. As for what really happened, it was my grandmother who told me all about it later. When I pressed my grandmother for the meaning of that vision, and she had no more excuses, she told me, "They were your real parents, and they died protecting you." The funny thing is, I don't know them at all. I don't have any memories of them in my mind other than that vision. My own parents were just forgotten. It's hard for me to even say I have any feelings for them. So your grandmother raised you? Half and half. The other half was the blood of the Ursus infected. What? I was born in a mine in the northwest tundra. The mine was small and remote, not part of any city, and there were with no settlements around. There was nothing to see but snow all year round. This mine was hell, built only to spread death and slavery. There are countless such mines in the snowy plains. My birth parents were miners in that hellish pit. My grandmother stayed with me through my early years of learning to speak, but she never told me what crimes my parents committed to be sentenced to mine labor. Later, when I was a little older, I asked around in the mines and learned that both of my parents had opposed the Emperor's wartime plans. Their arrest was also an incident. The bottom two lines of the arrest warrant were blank, so the sergeant in charge of the search haphazardly copied the name on the doorplate. Without trial, my parents lost their names and moved from their one little town to the cold Northlands to serve a centuries-long sentence. Of course, no one would ever live to see that, let alone even ever leave alive. My grandmother was sentenced to the mines together as a harborer of criminals and moved with them. In fact, all the miners there had very similar experiences. Naturally, both of my parents contracted uropathy down there. All the miners did. Now, even if you escaped this mine, no one would believe a word you said. You're just an infected person, the most horrible, vicious, and extreme of uropathy patients. However, the overseer of the mine, a certain US military garrison, believed that the natural death rate of the infected was still too low. They chose straws to decide the fates of the uropathy sufferers, killing them for fun and sport. Maybe it was the miners that drove them crazy, rather than the snow. And maybe the infected didn't count as human in their eyes. When I was 5, my parents drew the black lot. When I was 10, my grandma drew the black lot. When I was 11, I drew a black lot myself, but it didn't matter. They didn't care about the lottery anymore. They just want to abandon the whole mine. By that time, all the adult infected in the mines had died out, and the Emperor's new policy had left the mines starved of people. Under orders, the Ursus overseers prepared to go ahead and execute the last of the infected, a few sick children. Afterwards, they would collapse the mines to serve as mass graves for the infected to cover up their sins. I learned later, in my travels, that they do this all the time. I was sad. I was in pain. I had broken a lot of ore. I'd lived with other kids in the mines. We loved each other, and we were all going to die for nothing. Strong feelings hatched in my chest. The deaths of both my parents and my grandmother played vividly in my mind. When the execution started, my arts erupted from within me, killing the 4 soldiers carrying out the execution. Ooh. Of course, I didn't have the power to turn things around. The children were mere cattle to the overseers, who, as soldiers, carried sharp blades and wore solid armor, and we were like bugs who just managed to sting them. The cries of my siblings reached my ears just as they knocked me to the ground, and the final wave of slaughter was about to begin. A guerrilla band arrived. That was Bodorkast's team. All the years of soldiers guarding infected under northern tundra have dreams, and this squad is their worst nightmare. You seem proud of them. If I could be, I would be. They killed every last executioner right before us, and the infected children in the mine escaped. It's just The blood of my less fortunate companions and that of the dead soldiers flowed together and crystallized into ice on the inhumanly white ground. And I realized something in that moment. These Ursa soldiers were just following orders at first. They shed the same blood as us. Words and stories and fabricated animosity planted the root of cruelty and indifference in their bodies. It was Ursas that turned them into this. Yes. Please, do me a favor. In the left pocket of my jacket, there are some candles. There are some candies, sorry. Take one. You can also take one for yourself if you want to try it. I'm not gonna take two, just one. Take a candy. I bet it's poison. Maybe you don't like candy, but you can try it. You can't get this kind of candy in Lungmen. It's in Ursa's specialty. Eat one, and there's one less in the world. Consider it payback for helping me with the candy. Try it. Then what? Please put the candy in my mouth. Careful not to touch my skin. It's not right, is it? From my fingertips to my neck, I'm paralyzed. I can only move from the neck up. But I can still freeze you instantly with even the slightest movement of my tongue. So don't worry. If you offend me, you'll be dead soon enough. Give Frost over the candy. Thank you. 3 of them. I'll pick the middle one. Eat the candy. It tastes extremely spicy. The look on your face. Sorry. Couldn't resist teaching you a bit. I've made that joke so many times that no one falls for it anymore. And now, at last, I saw a chance. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Why do you eat this stuff? Because I'm cold. I told you to be careful, because even if you touch just the tiniest bit of my skin, you'll get severe frostbite. If you had touched me before, I would have been able to tell you by your reaction. You didn't. You didn't try to kill me. This phenomenon is beyond the account of extant academic sources. My cold goes even beyond winter itself. The heat from the outside world cannot penetrate the bitter cold that surrounds my body. I love hot drinks because I can feel the warmth of the drink as the hot stream slides down my esophagus and into my stomach. Sadly, my insides get burned by hot drinks. The only pleasure I have left is this mix of alcohol and stimulating spices with a little candy, if you can call it that. This one feeling, even if it's only a brief illusion, brings me a bit of comfort. Sorry for teaching earlier. So you just said it was cold because Euripides created this horrible body of mine. At that moment, however, Baldrakas T held my ice cold body that had never known warmth close to his chest. He didn't care at all that I'd frozen his unarmored arms to the point of partial necrosis. I'm not sure if it was the emotions he was feeling at the time that infected me or not, but I stayed awake and survived in the end. So, Baldrakas T became your father? He's my whole family. As a young child, he was all I had. Like I said, I don't remember much about my birth father. Subconsciously, I did indeed thought of the huge beast as my real family. Hard to say. It's just that, despite his appearance, he's sentimental and stubborn in places. And isn't it funny that such a man used to be a killing machine for Ursus? It's not funny, is it? I can't laugh either. He was once a war hero of Ursus, who retired to a certain city-state in his old age. As a soldier of Ursus, but fighting for the infected? If you don't take Ursus at their word, you'll see that he's in good company. Although, there is only one that in the infected called Patriot. His wife died young, and he is survived by his son. By the way, he's a SilverChaos, from the most vicious SilverChaos clan at that. Still, his son became a scholar, a Wendigo scholar, perhaps the first in the history of Ursus. Baldrakas T contracted Euripides during his last battle. His men helped him hide his illness, and he had even hidden everything from his own son. He didn't want to drag his own son down with him, only to die in some dark corner of the world with the disease. However, during the Great Rebellion, his son was campaigning for the rights of the infected. Long out of touch with his father, the son still sees him as a Ursa's puppet. And he was. They commanded him to keep order in his own ranks at all costs. He allowed the soldiers to use their weapons. Conflict erupted and corpses piled in the snowdrifts. That's who he was. Then he saw his son on the street, his body by then completely cold. I wonder if he thought of his son when he hugged me. His son fought for the infected in his own way, and SilverChaos T believed he had killed his own son. His team left with him. Since then, the Northwest Tundra had guerrilla force that strikes fear in the hearts of Ursas who dare to abuse the infected. The old beast never said a word of any of this to me. He probably does think of me as his daughter, but I also want him to tell me this stuff in his own words to me. I'd learned it all from his men, but SilverChaos T himself won't speak to anyone. That monster of a stubborn old man with a fragile and porous heart. His team had passed through 4 mines before saving us children. The kids in those 4 camps weren't as lucky as us. They found the bodies buried in the collapsed mines, and the company of soldiers that carried out the executions were nowhere to be found. What did he find in me? Affection? Redemption? Or a little psychological comfort? I'm not sure.
Is coughing and internal bleeding also a symptom of your infection?
Probably. Maybe. Probably just a result of me overusing my arts. It got pretty intense today. This sort of thing has only happened once before. Unconsciousness, general paralysis, and the inability to move around even when conscious have all happened. I know my own body.
You can't use your arts again.
Oh, are you going to fight for me now? Rhodes Islander. What do I call you?
You can call me what the Rhodes Island operators do.
Dr. Soap? Dr. Soap. I admit that you Rhodes Islanders can fight, but I still don't trust you, not to mention the fact that you're supposed to be a pharmaceutical company.
Rhodes Island does a lot of things.
What happens outside of combat is none of my business. I watched you fight in Chernobog. You have a strong stance, something I confirmed with my own eyes, but I couldn't judge your character. I heard that Alex died at your hands. It makes me doubt your path. Now, I can't let you leave Chernobog and cause more harm to Reunions infected. But you're willing to listen to so much of my crap. I'm going to assume you're not exactly as the other infected describe.
They're just scared.
Who wouldn't be afraid of the one who brings death? Dr. Soap, are you scared? Right now?
I'm not sure.
Do you really feel fear? I doubt it. If you look so peaceful in the face of death, then I think maybe you really have no attachments at all. A question I think about all the time. Am I afraid of death? I've heard that the Ursa's garrison call me the Yeti Princess, the Wintry Death. The truth is, we were just a few ragtag squads wandering the tundra, barely scraping by. My arts were powerful. I proved as much to my enemies and teammates alike. Of course, my body, as you can see, is only that of a neuropathy sufferer. I felt special, not because of my illness, but because of the feelings my frost instilled in me. I saw my ability as a blessing, but SilverChaos T, that grumpy old fart, treated it like a curse. I couldn't feel the cold as we waded through the deep mud in the swamp, icy water soaking my legs. The old man wouldn't let go into battle, even as his soldiers took heavy casualties. He hit his oil lamp and sat quietly at the table by himself. I think he was crying, but I couldn't be sure, and I didn't know if I should comfort him. In my 5th year, I summoned a cold stream for the first time in the face of the enemy. One soldier was frozen into a block of ice. Another accidentally fell on the block and they both shattered into pieces. I joined the fight. The soldiers looked at me in awe. My brothers and sister were proud of me, and other infected said, "That's our big sister. She saved all our lives." Did my arts actually save anyone? The children from the mine carried the original crystals I had made, and we became the Yeti Squad. Those crystals radiate my code, and we bring frost and vengeance to the enemies of the infected. But that's really just code. The code of winter that won't birth new life. Even so, I feel very lucky, for my brothers and sister could survive. We could live in this world.
Have you ever wanted to coexist with ordinary people?
Ordinary people? What do you mean by ordinary people? The unarmed but cold-eyed citizens of Chernobyl who watch the infected being put to death? Or the useless conscripts in the mines who take pleasure in shooting us? Every time I think of the faces of those overseers, I grit my teeth and fantasize about slitting their throats and drinking their blood. But I don't hate the Ursus. As our guerrillas trudged through the snow, retreated from the valley, and were even chased by the Ursus army, it was the Ursus who would put a few cups of bread brew in their windows. The Ursus have never been cold-blooded creatures. The only enemy I have is the empire of Ursus that has tormented and infected so. I don't think of ordinary people as the enemy. Ursus who are taught to hate the infected are just ordinary people until they are blinded by that hate. It's only because enemies kill each other that we fought as we have. That's all. I'm an infected person, yes. But before that, I was a normal person.
What about what Reunion is doing now?
My main conflict with Baldrocast T is in his work to protect the infected community. Reunion, first name, that infected can rely on. No matter where Reunion goes, no matter what it does, we cannot abandon it. To lose Reunion is to lose. Infected conviction. Fight for it. Conviction, sorry. That's what the old man says. That's what the old man believes.
Why do you keep pausing like that?
Because that's how he talks now. I was just preserving his cadence. Dr. Soap, do you know why Rhodes Island is a nameless pharmaceutical company? Because you can't take a stand on the world stage. As soon as you take that step, you'll become what Reunion is now. You will go down this road.
Will we really?
After a dozen years of rolling around on the tundra, an infected woman reached out to us. She said, "Come with me and let us break our chains." Imagine it. We met her in the ruins of an old city that had become a battlefield. She was alone, carrying nothing but her roster and a book of ledgers. Even the things she said I found impractical to the point of ridiculousness. But she said to us, "Come with me." She fought with us, and with her strength and ideals, she became our friend. Together, we left the snowy plains and headed for the cities of Ursus. Whether was the words she spat out after pausing to think, or the swing of her great sword as she slashed alongside me, her power was real and plenty impressive. When the wounded needed treatment, she was there. When discussing strategy and philosophy with the infected, she was there. And when fighting against the Ursus death squads, she was also there. We even get to dine with some regular people. She didn't care. There was nothing in her eyes but the purest authenticity. Our team grew, and so did our friendships. The people brought in were good at fighting, and they were good people. At the time, I considered her my friend. She quietly helped me make these candles. Fuck me. She quietly helped me make these candies, even though she was terrible at it and they tasted worse. She made a funny face as she ate them. Then she forced a smile at me. It was really something. She worked so hard to put on a brave face. It made me laugh. Everything's different now. Chernobyl was destroyed by a catastrophe. As you can see, well, other normal people here died or became newly infected. Their eyes were dead. No desire to live anymore whatsoever. If this is what she wanted, then we never should have followed her. And in case you didn't know, here's a secret. She's planning to take over Lungmen. She said it won't be like Chernobyl, and that the infected will get their own city instead of a giant ruin like this place. Would you trust someone like that? If she's acting, then she's the greatest actress the world has ever seen. But there's a thought stuck in my head. What are my chances of winning if I went up against her? Once we part ways, once I found out she's been lying to the infected, or that she's been plotting against them, I will fight her. She must know the price of betrayal. My countless deadly battles with users have cleansed my mind and honed my skills. I say with the utmost conviction, even if I cannot defeat her, I can let death take her from the world along with me. The stubborn old man wouldn't agree with me. He's fought too long, and his old age is driving him down a path that leads only to sacrifice.
You don't agree with your father's way.
He is strong against his enemies and he is loyal to his friends. But when he needs to stand up for them, he will face the reality that his friends make him weak. The old man who has believed in people all his life, the old curmudgeon, never thinks about what to do after being betrayed. Maybe he's already taken that bitter pill. He bore the pain of betrayal over and over again his whole life, and he said nothing. Whether it's an infected who heard about reunion and decided to join up, or an infected who feels they can get away with anything. Reunion is factionalizing, and our leaders are doing nothing to stop it. I will definitely go back to Chernobog after the Lungman business is over. This time, I must face her. Because I am not long for this world. I promised my brothers I'd find a home for everyone. Before I fall, I have to make good on my promise.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because the look in your eyes tells me that you're not just another executioner.
I'm not sure if I am.
It's best to doubt yourself. It's the only way you won't go through life fanatically convinced of something. Do you hear voices outside? It sounds like they're digging above us. And my body is... Well, I can move my fingers already. Thank you.
Did I do something?
Thanks for helping me pass the time. Dr. So, I'd like to make a bet with you. If your people dig us out first, I will kill all of you in the blink of an eye. If my brothers and sisters break through first, your life ends here. Wanna bet?
Yeah, I guess. The Onirios drones, controlled by the Yeti squad, are capable of inflicting arts damage in area upon areas, as well as inflicting close damage. Please prioritize taking them down. Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Hai, わかりました。出発までまだ時間ある？じゃあちょっとブラブラしてくるわ。いいですわね。攻撃支援に長けた私にぴったりの仕事ですわ。
Frost upon the tundra. Okay.
ここなら私が先導しよう。
Oh, fuck. I guess I have to bring out the distracted in.
みんなの怪我はグムがなんとかするよ。
I knew it.
ドクターは大丈夫なの？
Okay.
一緒に来てくれるの？
So maybe you don't need to use Silver Ash because most of them is just like snipers and or caster to take out.
およ？私のバレットベルトどこ行った？
hell? What is this? Oh shit. Well, there's no way I can do it.
ご命令を。
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。毒薬の準備が整いましたわ。
始めよ
バラージ
う。了解した。余っている。
ュ了解しました。
治療してほしいやつは前に出ろ。
ご集え我が同胞たちよ。指示はあるかしら。
大中。
了解した。
位置についたよ。ここが戦場。私のことはお
Ah,
構いな
fuck.
く。
ご命令を。
私がお守りします。
誰一人通すものか。
集え我が同胞たちよ。
Oh, come on. I just literally just did this.
どうぞ。私がお守りします。
安全着陸。
Oh, this is gay.
始めるぜ。何やってんだ。
Wow. Okay then. Probably I do need like
ひとま
Sailing
ずここを
to
離れよ
reduce
What's that?
the shit
う。早
thing.
く。
Okay. Amiya, we'll change it to Jessica. Sorry.
命令をください。遂行してみせます。任務の時間？ちょうどいいわ。新しいアーツを試してみたいところだったから。どこかにレアな素材が落ちてたりしないかしら。ご安心くださいまし。この毒は移りませんから。
ご命令を。スピードアップ。
始めよう。
これでよし。
了解した。了解した。余っている。
Wait, no. Oh shit. Let's just fucking use this one.
怪我人はおとなしくしていなさい。
Better than nothing anyway.
絶対許しません。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。我が報い人が汝に死をもたらす。
大
手加減はしませんよ。
ここからは
ロックンロール。
命令を。
クムがみんなを守る。ここが戦場。動かないで。飛べ。ここにしようっと。絶対許しません。ここにしようっと。
Come on! Freeze! Oh my god!
どうか受け止めてください。
Jesus Christ. I was just gonna go and see how this goes.
安全着陸。
私がお守りします。
Oh, this is great.
ちゃんと指示通りに目の前の敵に集中しなさいな。集え我が同胞たちよ。飛べ。お待ちしてこの時はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますので。
ご命令を。
Oh, I see how this goes.
手加減はしませんよ。いい天気だね。最終もの食べよう。この力どうか受け止めてください。絶対許しません。
Alright, so I just realized about it.
まだ完璧な勝利とは言い切れませんね。この程度で気を緩めてはいけません。
Okay, let's try it out. Not sure how it's gonna look.
ここなら私が先導しよう。毒薬の準備が整いましたわ。
ご命令を。どうかな。
始めよう。これでよし。
命令を縛られるつもりはない。
サポートは私に任せなさい。ついてきて。動かないで。バラージュ。
待機中。どうかな。
ここにしようっと。動かないで。
ご命令を。
誰一人通すものか。命令を縛られるつもりはない。了解した。
位置についたよ。私はあなたの影。指示はカップルパイ。命を奪うようなことは私は一歩も引きません。怪我はさせません。目の前の敵に集中しなさいな。私は一歩も引きません。ここにしようっと。飛べ。
Come on.
指示はあるかしら。動かないで。輪郭が見えるかしら。
待機中です。
この力どうか受け止めてください。
Woo! I got it. Huh. That was a tough one. The Yetis. I feel so bad for them to all die in Lungman like that. One less hope. One less legend for the infected. Move it. The OGD are on the way. I know. There's something not quite right about your eyes. To be honest, I always thought you were a spy for Lungman. How about now? No one would believe it anyway. A real spy would kill you to keep you quiet. I'm not worried about you killing me. Look at the state of Lungman. Even if you were a Lungman Knight, you can't go back. You have an even worse time than we did. So I'm not really anything anymore. What are you doing? Wow, is that a flower? Ooh, is this your art? It's pretty. Someone has to leave them a token of respect. Such dilly-dallying. Such a waste of time. I think it was well done. I can give top marks for wiping out the entire Reunion movement in the city of Lungman in a single day. Wei Youngwoo is impressive. Taihei, have you heard of that rumor?
You speak of Wei Yangwu's history?
Delve not into such things. Forgive me, but how do the skills of the Black Cloaks compare to those of the Imperial Guard?
You overestimate them, but they do indeed have some exceptional skill.
Look out! You bastard!
Infected?
Yes.
Wire?
You don't really want to kill me, do you? You can use arts.
I've always heard that men who use wires as weapons are all, literally all, psychopaths.
Indeed, they do say that.
Infected? Do not interfere with official business. Take care that I lump you in with the others. Not much to be done about unidentified armed units getting killed on the battlefield, is there?
We can likewise testify that you are acting in coordination with the Union.
You don't have the authority to investigate my partner.
We are well aware that a vessel belonging to an infected countermeasure specialist is docked in the Lungman's berth. Superintendent Chen. This is the only reason Miss Blaze has not yet come to harm.
Then how much more do you need to see? How much more must you test the people of the city with their very lives? Speak with respect. We are assessing Lungman's risk control capabilities due to the importance with which we regard you. Then forgive me. I'll rephrase it. Are you enjoying this farce? Stand out, Blaze. We do not serve these fine, upstanding individuals, and they're not with the raincoats either.
Apologies, Miss Blaze. I hope I did not cause you any displeasure.
You're very polite, but your tone pisses me off.
You have an ear for yen speech. You inherited much from your father. Alas, now you are but an infected. Your path is rough and short.
You?
Come. Goodbye then, Miss Blaze, Superintendent Chen.
Wait! What did you just say about my dad? Stop! Blaze! Remember the mission. Right. Officer Chen, we found no trace of the enemy commander. Which? We only knew of Mephisto. Let Rhodes Island handle the rest. No need to rush into it. This campaign is all but over. But he has to pay for the atrocity he committed it. Then we'll leave it to you. Let's part ways for now. I have one more thing I need to see with my own eyes. Wait a minute, LGD lady. What is it? Thanks for that, back there. That's all? Sure, you too. Why do you have to pick that moment to act? Blaze, you're not the type to make mistakes at a time like this. For one thing, I was really mad. For another, I could tell that LGD lady Chen was getting mad too. We also can't tell which of the two sides has the right to speak. So I picked the one I like. So, it won't happen again. No, Blaze, it's my turn to say it won't happen again. But I can't say that. I can't promise that. The Yetis. Silly rabbit. Hey, don't pat my head. I need to get taller. At least, don't pat it too long. I know.
How do you feel? Can I help you?
I was in the neighborhood. Your emotional state is fluctuating. It seems you have had a deeper interaction with this reunion unit in this Chernobog ruins. As far as I can tell, the captain of this unit did not participate in the battle.
That means
Lungmen won't keep chasing these infected, but Rhodes Island has to do more. Lungmen won't interfere with what happens next, and you can choose not to participate. But you will participate, whether the infected is codenamed Mephisto or Frost Nova.
Where are you going?
I have my work cut out for me. Oh, and Dr. Soap. Don't look at me like that.
Amia said Rhodes Island needs trust.
But you and I don't need trust. You need the trust of Rhodes Island's operators, not me. I know you too well to trust you, just like you never trust me in the old days.
How would I know the old days?
Right. I misspoke. Forget it. Be careful in the next operation. Only the most dangerous of commanders were trained, such a squad and infected, who would fight to the death without flinching. Of course, it's up to you if you want to see it through to the end. And do conserve your energy. We may not have time to rest. The battle for Lungmen is over. It's not that simple. At least, that's what I think. Dr. Soap, from now on, it's up to you to decide if you will shoulder the burden of responsibility for Rhodes Island. Whether or not to be one worthy of the trust of a Rhodes Island operator.
Ah, Frost Nova, ma'am. You're awake. Take it easy. Let me help you.
I'm fine. I'm not so fragile.
Where are you going? You can't go back.
Then, my brothers and sisters.
You can't go back! It was for your sake that they...
Don't insult my squad!
Ugh.
They did look out for me. But it was for the infected that they gave their lives so bravely. They fought the last battle so that more of the people could live. Not for the sake of any one person.
Frost Nova, ma'am.
Enough with the ma'am. Are you calling me that because I look weak to you?
Sorry. It's just, they put you in our care like this.
And now they're gone, and I never got to keep my promise to them. I don't even have a chance to make amends.
Frost Nova.
The one slumped up the wall, there. Mephisto. He's still unconscious?
We don't know. He's been like that the whole time. He says nothing. Does nothing.
Take him back. It's enough.
Understood. Phew, I thought you'd...
What?
I thought you killed him.
There's no need for that anymore. I think I know what happened outside the slums. That disheartened look in his eyes.
Oh?
And from time to time, I recall that day, 3 or 4 years ago, when he tried his very hardest to sing.
He can sing? But Foss said his throat.
He really tried. Just like all of us infected. Though we will all someday succumb to erypathy, we still try our very hardest to live. Let the rest of his life continue to punish him. Tell me, Phantom Crossbowman, was Rhodes Island involved in that fight?
Do you mean... No, as far as I know, they didn't fight the Yetis.
So childish.
Are you sure you want to stay? They may not come after us, Frostnova. You don't have to die here.
I met a few people in the ruins. I want to see them again. I promised them, actually. And I know they're coming.
Frostnova.
Go on, brother. Reunion lost this battle. And just maybe, Reunion did nothing.
Oh, wait, what did it say?
And just maybe, Reunion did wrong. But you haven't. You still have a choice. You can do better. Go on, and don't look back.
Let's see what this shit. Oh my god, really? Enemy Ike's Cleavers has been spotted in conjunctions with Onryo's drones. As this will be surely a very difficult battle, please mind carefully to deal with various status abnormalities and enemies attack. Yeah, okay.
ごきげんよう、ドクター。一緒に紅茶でもいかが？
Woo! 15,000k, thank you. $15k, what should I say? Nah. Wait, what's this challenge thing? 7s on a tile so not allows units to be deployed upon them. Oh, fuck. Oopsie, I back out. Okay, let's continue on. Oh boy. It's gonna be a suck big time. So this one's like a safe zone, I believe. So maybe I'll bring Malatha and what's this shit? By Beak.
わかりました。はい。ご指示に従います。
Let me check it again. I'm very concerned. Ouch. Maybe Silver Ash here. 2 vanguards guarding it. And then some shielders. And some medics and snipers. Facing that left and then right. I'm not sure how this is gonna look, so we'll see.
いいですわね。攻撃支援に長けた私にぴったりの仕事ですわ。
12:21 p.m. Ruins of Chernobyl, District 14. Sector surface. What the hell? Yeti Squad, why have you stopped firing? What are you waiting for? Dig out those ruins, huh? Didn't you plant the originum? Why not collapse the whole plate and wipe out Rhodes Island all at once? Are you kidding? Frost Nova is still down there. Then we'll deal with Rhodes Island. You guys keep digging. We'll be right there. Not on this block. The superstructure in this sector is completely shredded. An untrained team fighting here could induce a total collapse. Wiping out Rhodes Island is a top priority. You take care of it. I'm not gonna argue with you. We'll fight what we gotta fight. Who decided on this priority anyway? It's obviously our most important strategic goal. Were you thinking about strategic goals when you vented your anger on the users? We'll do what we can. Give us some space. Did you communicate with Rhodes Island? You're betraying the movement! What's going on over there? I think we have to fight. If you think communication is tantamount to betrayal, then that's your prerogative. With that kind of tactical thinking, it's no wonder you're getting led around by the nose. Yetis, what are you up to? We outnumbered you 100 times over. Don't be stupid. Come on, we fight the Eurasian standing army like a million times. Who's getting excited over a big angry mob? Just you wait. Hey, Rhodes Island, we might have to teach those unruly bastards a lesson. You should probably stay out of it. We don't want to be accused of collaborating with the enemy. Huh? Collaborating? What are you talking about? Amiya, what happened in Ruins? And what's the official party line on it? Nothing happened. We were fighting Yeti Squad and no reunion units joined the battle. Acting? I'm a phenomenal actress. What do you say we put on the show and then take care of these guys in the ensuing chaos? Sounds good to me. What does your captain think? Excuse me, sir. How should I call you? Well, you're a really cute girl, but I'm not sure I'm ready for anything like that. Ready for what? What are you thinking? Oh, sorry. I'm just playing around. You can call me Yeti number 1, I guess. Alright, Mr. Yeti number 1. We've got lives to save, don't we? So let's subdue the reunion units that could interfere with our rescue mission. Yeah, I'm plenty motivated now. And where exactly did you get that motivation?
あらあら、そんなに私を避けなくても大丈夫ですのよ。
バッタを
ご命令を。
命令を一挙
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。ご安心くださいまし。この毒は移りませんから。グムがみんなを守る。ディオポーレント。
Wait, what? Oh.
できる限りやります。命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
突撃待機中です。
That's so weird. I thought that was supposed to be underground, but nope, it wasn't.
怪我人はおとなしくしていなさい。私の輪郭が見えるかしら。
Oh shit.
すぐに洗ってきな。お腹すいた。私も倒します。
Oh, that
怪我は
sucks.
させません。
I'd have to get through.
戦闘員針に糸を通すように。
Okay.
早く退避を。しんがりは任せてください。
Okay, we'll switch it to that thing, I guess.
お任せください。
業に行っては業に従え。お前は思うままに私を使えばいい。
Hey. Nostalgia, okay.
せっかくの束の間の平和を壊す者がいるなんて実に残念です。
貫く。
毒薬の準備が整いましたわ。ちょっとからかってあげよう。
承知した。
貫く。ここからは一歩も引かない。備えは万全です。
できる限りやります。この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命。
そうかな。
サポートは私に任せなさい。ここが戦場。パラージュ。ご指示を。いい天気だね。飛べ。
Ah, shit.
グムがみんなを守る。いくらの力で登場しています。
なし。己が存在を自らに。
お待ちしておりましたわ。私から逃げられると思っているの。私がお守りします。負傷。目の前の敵に集
I
中し
should
ま
have
しょう。
activated Ceylon for that to reduce the freeze status.
戦場の後始末が落ち着いたら豪勢に食事と決め込みましょう。
I
僕
should
がおご
I
ります
should
よ
have。So, maybe I should face it the upward or just
do the way it was for the facing the right way. Okay, let's try it.
行くよ。嵐のように蹂躙してやる。
みんな私に続け。
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
ここからはみんな私に続け。
できる限りやります。怪我人はおとなしくしていなさい。私のこの毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命。
スピードアップ。
ここが戦場。
ご命令を。
いい。
ご命令を。
パラージュ。ご指示を。この力。
Okay, that XI should be facing upwards instead of just facing rightward. I should have known about that.
怪我はさせません。負傷今の状況にはこれが良いかしら。位置についたよ。倒します。私のポイントです。
何か何時は我が恩師はたまた岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
おいしいもの食べよう。そろそろ終わりかな。飛べ。
Okay. Alright. Blaze, I need you to lead the team to seize the advantage. You want to organize a raid? I'm very worried about our current situation. Both we and the Yetis have used our respective skills to locate the Doctor and Frost Nova. Thanks to your arts, they are now safe. And the two are very close. If you can save one, you can save the other. There are two things we can't be sure of right now. First, who will reach them first? Second, Frost Nova's attitude. Exactly. If we get the initiative, we'll have to subdue Frost Nova immediately. But we also have to trade her for Yeti Squad's cooperation. That way, we avoid fighting and also deepen the opportunity for communication. But if they get there first...
Amiya, the heartbeat detector found something. We have a position, but we don't know the depth.
Right. Hey, wait! Where's the fire? Ah. As soon as the Doctor comes up, she gets all panicky and forgets herself. I'm not sure if this is a bug in Amiya or a feature. You know, the stuff she just said, that's not like her at all. She came up with it too fast. At least she didn't come around to a sneak attack. This one's on us. Not quite. If we ambush them, the Yetis would just fight to the death. I'm here to rescue all, not cause more casualties. She didn't give up on her winning outcome. I guess I should apologize. It's the mercenary in me. You didn't do it, did you? Keeping a level head after her victories and keeping to her tactical goals are what makes her trust. And keeping to her tactical goals are what makes me trust Amiya as field commander. I'm gonna go check on the Yetis. Huh? The structure. It's so complicated. It makes my head hurt. Describe it to me and I'll draw it up. Huh? I didn't even finish my 8th grade textbook in middle school. Give me a break. What did you do instead of class again? I went to train. Why not let Nesty try? He's got some arts, doesn't he? He's all about reciting poetry and writing essays. That's not your structural probing business. Well, why not try to express it through numbers? Good idea. I'm okay at math. Let's try it. Does it feel hot to you? No, I'm wearing this thick heavy thing, and even so, I still feel Sister's original freezing my skin off. No. Oh. Hi, Rhodes Island cat.
Sorry, but when I sweat, the air around me heats up, and then I just keep sweating. Thanks to you guys, I'm feeling a lot cooler than usual.
Are you nervous?
A little. I never thought I'd be working with the enemy.
For now, at least we aren't enemies. After digging out our sister, we'll do what she says, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
You guys really aren't anything like the other Reunion folks.
You think the rest of Reunion is all the same? And you and the bunny the same?
Hey, yeah, good point. We've got all kinds on our side.
Everyone's got all kinds. At least you're willing to listen to us. The Ursa soldiers all just shoot us on sight. They all start flying and they don't stop until one side is dead.
Good thing we're a pharmaceutical company and not a bunch of Ursa soldiers.
Do pharmaceutical companies all have equipment like yours?
The world is a dangerous place, and we have to protect ourselves, right?
It would be nice if you spent your time farming instead of battling. If you can grow a harvest of red wheat, you'll feed half a town starving infected. If they weren't starving, they wouldn't have gone into that little town. Then they wouldn't have been shot. If only... Enough of that!
He's pretty sentimental. You know, I think all Ursas are pretty sentimental.
No slacking off! Oops, sorry, time to get back to work.
No big deal. Go back to your work. But that thing you're carrying, it's got a powerful smell.
Oh, this? What's she's talking about?
Nothing. Don't worry. Hey, am I peckish?
Oh? What are you looking at me for?
1:15:22 p.m. Ruins of Chernobyl, District 14. Sector surface. 3 hours into excavation operation. Amiya, stop! Your fingers are bleeding. Stop digging with your hands. But I can feel something down there. Right down here. I can't feel it if I'm using a tool. I have to use my fingers to pick up on that tiny whisper of a feeling. Amiya! It's close. Meteorite. But leave her be. If we let them get there first.
It's okay. You can do it. Use us. I can't. I really can't. We can do this even without our sister, right? Hurry up and make the temperatures nice and different. The bigger the difference, the better. I'll try, but don't blame me if it doesn't work. Who else can we blame besides you? Don't tease him. He has to concentrate.
Here, right here. A wall? Did I get it wrong? Just smash it. Break through. But if it collapsed, I got it wrong.
It's open!
Blaze, meteorite. On it. Get ready.
You win.
Said I won't lose.
You didn't give me a winning choice.
Sister!
This is the one they called the doctor. So, am I being shot or hanged?
The leader of Rhodes Island. That's me. You can call me Amiya. Her rings are turning red. Aren't you gonna stop her? Why would I stop our only chance at winning? Blaze! Oh, Blaze! I respect Amiya's decision.
Amiya, no!
Doctor. Nesty, is Rhodes Island not fighting you?
They're not.
Then here on this battlefield, we are not enemies. Frost Nova. There is no reason to fight if we are not enemies. Go back, Doctor, to your people.
Our sister is so magnanimous. Magnanimous. But like she needs your approval.
quiet down, little rabbit. My name is Amiya. You're going to Lungmen too, aren't you? That's right. Then we will be enemies before long, little rabbit. Just not yet. Frost Nova, you and your team aren't as destructive as the other reunion units. Don't blame my people. You don't know what they've been through. But you don't want them to go on like this. Oh, seems you can read my mind. I can't, but I do sense your unease and your consternation. All of this will be swept away after all of this will be swept away after the fall of Lungmen. Rhodes Island, we can honestly understand you and your squad. You may think I'm wrong, and that we don't understand you at all. But Frost Nova, ma'am, I know exactly what you've been through. Childish. Frost Novas, those clothes aren't yours, are they? They're not. This was once the cloak of a patriot. I wove it into a coat. Oh, how can you tell? Never mind. Everyone has some things they can't say, I suppose. Frost Nova, Rhodes Island does not seek our conflict. We want to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. And which bloodshed was necessary? At the very least, we don't want to fight your squad. They are all good, decent people. We absolutely cannot hurt them or let them hurt innocent people. Then you must pray we do not meet again. Frost Nova, I think I don't much want to hurt you either. But if I have to, I will kill you all. You can come to Rhodes Island. We don't have to fight. Then you can try to beat me. Defeat me in battle, and I will consider it. But of course, once we meet on the battlefield, we are enemies. And as enemies, we will fight to the death. Oh yes, this one. For the fox. What? A special remedy for frostbite. One-of-a-kind recipe. It relieves the burning and pain. I've studied these things for a long time, and you fought very well back there. Warriors who were willing to sacrifice themselves are the strongest in my eyes. Thank you. Frost Nova. Hey, wait! I have something to say too. Yeti number 1. Oh. Huh? What's happening? Let's get a drink next time. Your vodka smells great. Don't say it out loud. Goodbye, Rhodes Island. I hope we never meet again. Oh. Lungmen substructure. Here you are, after all. Hello, Frost Nova. Ooh, wow. Hello, Rhodes Island. That's it?
銃弾の雨であなたたちを苦痛から救済しよう。
Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm gonna do next time for that stream. I'm gonna go to bed now, so tune out for the next Arknights live stream, and I'll see you next part. Peace out. Good night.